Hi, it's Tom here from On the Other Hand, and today I've got something to help you out if you're after a bit of inspiration and some ideas for your next writing project. Hi, it's Tom here from On the Other Hand. Just before we get started with lots of inspiration and ideas for your next writing project, remember to click the subscribe button. Let's do this. Random word generators. I love a random word generator. Here's how I use them. It's mostly for smaller writing projects. What I'll do is start with 3 random words, 3 lovely words. And what I have to do is use at least one of those words in whatever it is I'm writing. So that'll be the jumping off point. So it might be something weird and odd, or it might be something plain and ordinary, but that forms the sort of core, the place I'll start from. So random word generators. And the best thing is you can keep on clicking refresh and see what it brings up, but it's going to be random, it's going to be different, and hopefully it's something that will just spark in your head and you'll have a little bit of inspiration and off you run. Using YouTube. So here's the deal, you probably know what it is you need to write, whether it's a novel or a novella, whether it's a TV show or a whole movie script, whether it's 5 minutes of stand-up or a 90-minute special. You know what it is, so why not see what other people have done? Stick that into YouTube, see what comes up, see what's been viewed lots of times, the most popular ones, and just watch it through. And now this is the important thing, we're using this as a little bit of inspiration. All right, we're not just going to copy what Eddie Murphy has done. All right, just a starting off point, just to get the brain going. That's all it is. See what comes up. Other people. I love doing this, and I don't know if you're like me, but I constantly have people, when I tell them about my writing projects, saying, oh, you know what you should do? Actually do that. Go up to them and say, so, you had some opinions on the last thing I wrote. What would you do? Or how do you think this character should develop? Use those other people's opinions. Again, the important thing is you don't have to do what they say directly, but it's just a starting point. It's just an idea. They might say, oh, you know what? I think that character should go on a killing spree. It doesn't have to be a killing spree. You could just give the character a bit more shade, a bit more darkness, all right? But the point is it's an external view and it's something new for you to consider. So keep an open mind. TV soap operas. I used to watch a soap opera. I'm not proud. But I would sit there thinking, you know what? I could write something better than this. So do it. Take the challenge. You know what the plot line is and how it's going to develop. So why not see if you could write better dialogue for it? Again, a little crumb of inspiration there. Turn it into a soap opera. How would you expand the plot lines? How would you develop the characters? Photos. Okay, so the internet has got millions upon billions of photos all floating about in cyberspace for you to look at with your eye. Lovely. Pick a photo, any photo, and come up with a story behind the photo. So maybe it's a photo of a man pushing a child on a swing. Well, great, but how did the man get there? Is he related to the child? Whereabouts are they? What if the child was really a miniature demon? What's the man's job? All these questions answer based on a photo. Objects. If you're anything like me, your house is full of things and stuff, like the crow behind me. So, how did it get there? Well, I bought it on the internet. Why did I buy it? I can't remember, but there's probably a story there. But actually, how was it made? And where was it made? Who was it made by? All these questions. What kind of day were they having? All these questions need answering. So why not write those answers? Why not build that into whatever it is you're writing about? Look at the objects around you, see what you got. Might be something cool. Your favourite film. Oh yeah, your favourite film. Use that as inspiration. Just rip the plot off. I mean, your favourite film. Here's the thing, you probably know that film inside and out. You know the plot. Well, actually, when you look at the plot and you describe it in a single sentence, and then everyone would imagine it differently, right? So why not do that? Why not just lift the plot? If you take the plot of Jurassic Park and replace it with mutant children, or why not take the plot from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, right, and put it in IKEA? Right, a bit random, but why not? The store goes mad and he has to attempt. There's a cult, an IKEA cult. They're looking for lost meatballs, right? It writes itself. But the point is you can lift it almost straight out and change it around and mix it up. And as long as you mix enough of the elements, no one's going to say you copied that. you stole that. I think it's Picasso who once said, great artists steal. I hope that's been some help. My name's Tom. Check out the other videos on the channel. Click subscribe. Take care.